Guys, it's your boy Ivan 3 Stacks here, and I've got an updated version for my Monarchs, new format. Hit these pretty bad, so I'm going to show you my attempt on reviving them. So let's go. We've got a triple Airbus. He's officially the best now because of the ban list. The 1/8er, the way I like to use this guy, if I do bring out my Karaz, I immediately use Karaz to kill him and get him in the grave. I feel that he's safer on the grave than in the field, because if he's in the field, there's a higher chance of him getting banished or etc, etc. Just a higher chance of your opponent getting rid of him. There are ways to get rid of stuff in the grave, but I feel that it's safer to just immediately pop him with Karaz and get him in the graveyard. That way you can use Airbus to recycle Aether back to your hand, so that you can still keep using the 1/8er, even almost as if he was at more than one. So him being at 1 doesn't hurt the deck as much, just hurts it as far as opening, because it's hard for you to open with Aether now. It's almost guaranteed that you have to search for. But other than that, I'm rocking Zaborg, because I find that he's just really powerful for this deck, the way that it plays, because it is domain, so there's no extra deck. So I do like his effect, because it's just like, it just doesn't hurt me at all. I like him. And at minimum, like, even if you don't want to use his effect to target itself, you can destroy any monster. I'm not running Mega Caius, instead I'm running him, and I'm only going to do one Mega Monarch for right now. I'm just still getting my feel of it, because there are two that I really like, which is Thessalos and Mega Caius. But I only wanted to run one, and I chose Zaborg. The reason being is because I have other cards in here that aren't Monarchs, and I wanted to make room for them. Triple Light, he's still good at 3. I really like him at 3. He's just really solid. And 1 Majesties, because he's so powerful. I actually want to get Vanity's Ruler instead of Vanity's Fiend, because Vanity's Ruler's effect is your opponent can't special summon. So he's going to be coming in here, so the deck will go through another minor change. And instead of running other Mega Monarchs, I chose to replace the Mega Monarchs with these guys. Obelisk the Tormentor, very easy to make in this deck, and he's just overpowered. I mean, come on now, it's Obelisk, bro. I mean, you gotta give him the credit. It makes me just feel kind of euphoric when I just played this deck now. And Light and Darkness Dragon. I found that this guy was a really good tech, because when I was running Frog Monarchs, he was actually a 3-up for me. And he was my main go-to. Like, I didn't really want to go to my Monarchs, I wanted to go for Light and Darkness. So he gives you more control, you know, if you're sitting on him with back row. And then when he dies, he can give you any of your Monarchs, he can give you your Vassals, he can bring back your Aether. He can bring back even your idea, so that way you can recycle your Pantheism again with ideas. So I love what he does for the deck. He's just really good. So those are my 2 replacements. Instead of running, I would have ran Zaborg, Thessalos, and the Mega Monarch. And Mega Caius. So this is basically my replacement for Mega Caius and Thessalos. It's all personal preference. You can play those if you want. I mean, if you do, it's your deck. I'm not going to tell you what to run in your deck. So this is just what I'm doing for me, just my personal thing. It's it's the way I like it, basically. I'll just say it like that. It's the way I like my deck. Triple Idea. Idea is just 3 more of Pantheism, and it really helps now that Pantheism's at 1. Triple Eidos. Eidos is also 3 more Pantheism. So essentially we've got 6 extra copies of Pantheism in the main deck, and of course they implement your tribute summons like nobody's business. Really good. That's it for monsters. And then triple domain. Domain is just really good in this format. We are running around some Blue Eyes, kind of just Blue Eyes is getting really popular. And I will say that Blue Eyes has main deck beaters, so this doesn't hurt them as much, except when they want to XYZ or go on their Spirit Dragon, but this hurts a lot of other decks. It really does. So I feel that domain is still mandatory at 3. One thing I don't like about the card is that it's common. I just don't like commons, you guys. I'm sorry, I don't. Triple Tenacity. It's your new way to basically open with Pantheism, because Pantheon's at 1, so more than likely you're not going to draw it in your first hand, but you've got a high chance of drawing this, and if you get this, you really want to search Pantheism now. It sucks that you have to use this effect on Pantheism instead of something else, but it kind of is like that now. And my new spicy tech, trying to revive the deck. I'm rocking 3 Advanced Zone. Now this is really powerful. It's so good. So during either player's in phase, my in phase or your in phase, I can activate up to 3 effects, and each effect is for the number of monsters I tributed this turn. So you can even, you know that Monarchs contribute summon on your opponent's turn or on your turn. with Aether or with Escalation. So you can do this on both players' turns. So basically it goes like this. During the end phase, if you tributed one monster, you can destroy a set card. If you tributed two monsters, you can draw a card. I love that effect, being able to draw. So good, replenishing resources. If you tributed three monsters, you can add one monster from your graveyard to your hand. Why is that good? Get that Aether back from your graveyard to your hand. That's why I love using Karaz to pop Aether. If you tributed three monsters, you can literally activate all three of these effects in sequence. If you tributed two, you can activate the second one and the first one. So it's really good. I like it. It gives you a lot of advantage. 2 return, personal for me, and 1 Pantheism. 2 Twin Twisters, 1 Stormforth, 1 March, because March is good. When you're sitting on Majesty's Fiend, it's a lock. When you've got Majesty's Domain and March, that's one of your go-to boards. It's really good. Triple Prime, I want to get the super rare of this. I'm glad that it's finally available in super rare. I'm doing my best to hollow this deck out. There are some cards that I just can't make them shiny, but I will make this shiny, I guarantee you. And then we've got the Solemn Brigade, because Monarchs, they really do need some control. With them losing some speed, you kind of want to be able to keep up with the other decks by slowing them down. And 1 Escalation. Because of my Advanced Stone, I guarantee you I'm definitely going to bring this up to 2 or 3. Unfortunately, I only own 1, so I couldn't really even put it in the deck for now. So this is my my revived version, you guys. It's kind of my own innovation. I don't take credit from anybody, and I really love the spicy tech, the Advanced Zone. I don't think anybody even runs it. I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that nobody even runs this in any kind of Monarch build, and it's a really spicy tech. If you didn't know that the card exists, try it out. God bless you guys. Be safe. Holla at your boy.